I like to start right in with my mood. I'm at a medium energy level. So, I'm medium energy. What else? Happiness? I'm giving myself a 5 out of 10. Stress level? 9.3 out of 10. Amount of hope in this world? I guess bucketfuls of hope. Little bucketfuls, but like little baby buckets like that you take to the sandbox. Do people even have sandboxes anymore? I don't know. Hi, I'm Robyn. Who are you? My name's Robyn. Nice to meet you. Good to see you. Hope you're having a great day. This is called Me Reading Stuff. This is me reading stuff to you from my studio, no longer on my bathroom floor. Occasionally, but not right now. So my friend Matthew Sontheimer is in town from Lincoln, Nebraska, a place I know very well, being from Nebraska. I'm from Omaha, though. Anyway, I've talked to you about Matthew Sontheimer. He and I were the ones who we had a show together at BYU in Provo, Utah recently. And he's the most knowledgeable about poetry of anyone I've ever met. Forever and ever. Amen. He's in town because he has an art show. He's an artist and a professor at the Da Vinci Gallery, by the way, here at LA City College. It's up through the 26th. Please go see it. I'm going to go see it today and see him talk. So I'm trying to record this podcast before I leave the studio. Matthew gave me a couple of books of poetry yesterday as a gift when I saw him. And I'm really excited because Kenneth Fearing I had heard of, but I honestly don't know that I've ever read any of his poems until last night. So I am reading Kenneth Fearing's selected poems. He was a poet, journalist, crime novelist. I was thinking after I was reading this book last night, I thought of that Nabokov quote from Lolita, you can always count on a murderer for a fancy prose style. And I was thinking, man, I guess you can always count on a crime novelist for a non-fancy, direct, but really engaging prose style or poetry style with Fearing. I've never really read anything quite like him. I'm going to say that, which is great. I don't know. They're so strange. So I'm going to share that with you today. I guess I'm going to do that right now. So buckle up, buttercups. Here we go. I am reading you Andy, Jerry, and Joe. It says, to Sylvia. We were staring at the bottles in the restaurant window. We could hear the autos go by. We were looking at the women on the boulevard. It was cold. No one else knew about the things we knew. We watched the crowd. There was a murder in the papers. The wind blew hard. It was dark. We didn't know what to do. There was no place to go, and we had nothing to say. We listened to the bells and voices and whistles and cars. We moved on. We weren't dull or wise or afraid. We didn't feel tired or restless or happy or sad. There were 1,000,000 stars, 1,000,000 miles, 1,000,000 people, 1,000,000 words, 1,000,000 laughs, 1,000,000 years. We knew a lot of things we could hardly understand. There were liners at sea and rows of houses and clouds in the sky and songs in the halls. We waited on the corner. The lights were in the stores. There were women on the streets. Jerry's father was dead. We didn't know what we wanted, and there was nothing to say. Andy had an auto, and Joe had a girl. I've said it before. I love listed sounding poetry or moments in prose or poetry that sound listed. And there's a lot of that going on in this book. But anyway, I highly recommend this book already. I haven't quite finished the whole thing yet, but it's Kenneth Fearing's selected poems. Robert Polito is the editor, and it's from Library of America's American Poets Project. Project, singular, Jesus. Ooh, reviews. Guess what? I got 3 new reviews because I've been harping on you guys. I feel really bad, and I don't want to do it that often, but I kind of have to in order to keep the show alive. So, thank you, Mr. Mo. How do you do? I appreciate you. Thank you so very much, Mr. Mo. Glass of water, 2, I think, or 7. I can't read my handwriting. Glass of water. Well, you know I love glasses of water. And I love dark hip-hop, and you gave me a shout-out for my dark hip-hop royalty-free music, so thank you, Glass of Water. I will drink you up. Sorry, that was gross. Donovan, You know I know who you are. This is the only one I know of all of you. Donovan single-handedly saved my website's life the other day. He basically gave it CPR when it just went down suddenly. So, Donovan, I don't know if you want me to say your real name, but you know how much you mean to me. You're a great friend. Thank you so much for saving the day. I owe you big time. The only last thing I want to say today is my dear friend Julie Whites has a show opening tonight at Young Projects at the Pacific Design Center, which I can see right now. I'm looking at it. I guess it's up for many months. So I'm going to give you guys links to this and to Matthew's show and to how you can buy Kenneth Fearing's book. Julie's show, she has been working so hard on this for so long. I'm so excited to finally celebrate it with her. The show is called Touch Museum. How could I describe it? Beautiful explorations of what it feels like to have a brain and a heart and hands and the tenuous nature of having all of those things. This is video work, but it's way more than that. And there's a soundscape that was created specifically for this show. It's all very kind of immersive. And I don't know if I would say interactive, but there's a YouTube channel for it and all of this stuff. So I'm going to link it all. Okay? I'm excited about it. As always, come fuck with me on Instagram and Twitter. My handle is ROBYN_ONEIL. Does it annoy anyone that my name is spelled with a Y? I can never decide. I mean, I know it's interesting. I don't know why my parents did it. I guess it was like to make it female, but I like my name. But I've always wondered what the Y does to people. Does it look gross? Does it look attractive? What do we think? That's all I got. I don't know why I'm asking about that. I just love you guys. Thank you so much for listening. And if you feel like it, get over on iTunes. Get over there and give me a review. You know that I will appreciate it and give you a shout out. Have a great weekend. I might touch base with you on Saturday. I might not. I don't know. I can't predict it these days. You know what? I fly by the seat of my vintage pants. All right. Bye, everyone.